Jada Fire versus Lacey Duvalle. I should sue them both for almost giving me carpal tunnel. It's the Gooner and I'm back with another one. Lord have mercy, I'd take both in a heartbeat. I swear the adult film stars from our day looks way better than today's influencers. Jada Fire, the chocolate queen who is the sole reason why I love big areolas. I love pretty women with braces and she was top tier with them. She was just absolutely gorgeous to me back then, and she's aging like the finest wine today. Lacey Duvalle with that caramel skin and pretty face, her eyes were to die for and she had the perfect body frame. I always loved her tiny round areolas too. Damn, these were two fine-ass women who are both still beautiful today. It's going to be hard to rank, but I'm telling you right now, I'm taking both any day of the week. To quote Soldier Slim, I'll pay for it. Let's start the rankings. We know it's on a scale of 0 to 10, using even numbers only. Our 5 categories are appearance, talent, screen presence, versatility, and longevity. Highest score wins. We'll start with Jada's appearance. Before we get to body, let's focus on face card. That is a pretty ass woman, with or without braces, but just look at her with the braces. Lord have mercy on my soul. Then we go to the body, perfect breasts, lovely frame, and a nice ass, all wrapped up in that beautiful skin tone. Then you can't forget those lips and legendary tongue. Just a gorgeous woman. Jada gets an 8 on appearance. Lacey is another looker. Her eyes are out of this world and can make a strong man weak. Gorgeous face with the pretty lips and smile to match. Her body was perfect before the boob job. Great nipples and an amazing ass. The tattoos were placed perfectly in that wonderful skin tone. I'm sorry, but she gets a 10, just too fine. There aren't many women touching her in prime appearance. Let's go to talent, and that means everything wrapped up in one when it comes to skills. I have fired off too many knuckle children to these two women. Jada was great talent-wise. She was a beast with that tongue and mouth. On men and women, by the way. She knew how to take dick in any position and was a monster in the anal scenes. She was also very amazing in lesbian scenes, including a legendary scene with Lacey Duvalle. Squirt master extraordinaire. We can go all day on her talent. Due to the number of jerks she got out of me, I'll give her a 10 in this category. As far as Lacey, I'm a little biased because I have personally experienced her before. I'll tell you about that in another video if you want. Lacey was also very talented. She had skills at every position and was also another great anal performer. Knew how to work those back shots too. When you pair that with her lips and head game, she was as good as it gets. I busted a lot of loads to her. She's a professional and knows what she's doing. Another squirter, and I saw that in the flesh. I'll give her an 8 in talent. I know I'm being generous so far, but in their prime, these two were unparalleled. What do you rate them so far? Screen presence is another strong point for Jada. She knew how to work those cameras and her moans were top tier. Her areolas alone captured the screen and deserved its own credits in the films. You can tell she used to be a phone sex operator because she is good at talking dirty. She could get down and dirty too. She gets a 10 for this. Lacey was captivating on screen. You knew where she was at all times. Those eyes, that arch in her back, that freaky good girl look on her face, and nice with the dirty talk. Just so nice to look at, she commanded the screen without trying. She gets a 10. As far as versatility, there isn't much Jada Fire wouldn't do. Amazing with men and women, she did orgies with the legends and could do every position plus squirt. She thrived in any situation, regardless of race or gender. Hell, she got plenty of great scenes with Lacey. She gets a 10 in this. Lacey is another versatile actress. She was great across all categories, just like Jada. Everything that was said about Jada applies to Lacey. The scenes they have together makes it hard to give her a lower score. She also gets a 10 in this. Finally, longevity. Jada had an elite 14-year career from 98 to 2012. Hall of Famer and multiple award winner. Very Michael Jordan-like, came in the game hot and really hit her prime in those early to mid-2000s, putting up Jordan-type run. Even her last few years were good. Everyone knows who Jada Fire is, from the novice watchers to the experts. An absolute legend in the industry and well deserving of a 10. Lacey also has an award-winning Hall of Fame career. 12 professional years from 2000 to 2012, she still does the OnlyFans thing now, but we're talking the pro years. Her hiatus from the Ghetto Gaggers incident cannot be ignored, but despite that, she was able to bounce back and she is one of the best to ever do it. Another legend in the industry whose name rings out. She gets an 8 in this just because of that situation mentioned previously. What are your scores? Let's tally up mines. Everyone has their preferences, but we're going to look at this through the eyes of people who watch all categories. Ebony, white, Latina, Asian. If you're just a lover of fine women, then you know what I mean. Jada Fire gets an 8 in appearance with all 10s across the board, in talent, screen presence, versatility, and longevity. That's an elite 48 points. She isn't my personal number one, but being objective, there aren't too many seeing her as far as legacy goes. Her name is up there from looks to talent. Lacey gets a 10 in performance, 8 in talent, 10s in screen presence and versatility, and another 8 in longevity. That's a whopping 46 points. Besides that hiatus, she'd be right there with Jada. As far as for my personal prime rankings, I'd swap them out, but I'm taking Jada first in 2026. Two gorgeous queens who deserve their flowers. Both still beautiful now. Lacey could slow down on the enhancements, but she's still smoking, and Jada is looking better than ever. Great job to both sisters. I'll tell you all my Lacey Duvalle stories soon. Thanks for listening. Please like and subscribe.